everybody! Today is Sage and Caleb's date. If you remember, last week Sage made a confession to Caleb in private. Let's see how this pans out for them.
Oh my gosh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hello! Hi! Welcome to Cafe La Le Coton.
Do you
Cafe
know
La
what that
Coton.
means? Do you know what that
Nope.
means? Can you tell me? Oh,
Nope,
alright,
not
yeah, that's fine.
Look,
I don't know
okay,
what it means
I
either.
figured it out. It's Cafe the Crouton. You know those, like, crouton fried
Yeah.
things? That's what it is. Look, I don't know. I thought this place was kind of pretty cute, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I feel like it kind of fits the vibes a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it actually. Like, it's actually like so cute. My entire room is actually looks a lot like this, like with the lights and the vines and everything. So this is definitely like my style. I'm
Right,
so
honey,
awkward.
so do we...
Oh
Do
my
we...
God.
So
So how is
say
your
you-
day? How about that? We can start off simple. Small.
Oh, do you actually want to
Hey,
sit
this
down
is
and
so
talk about the day?
cute. Yeah. We have a lot to talk about. I have questions. So how was your day?
My day was really busy. I started off in the morning I was buying myself some clothes and some extra stuff I needed for Fiji. So I was buying extra sets of stuff, stuff that would be way too expensive over there or just in general. This afternoon I had to drive my flatmate to, there's like this Black Friday sale at a store, and they had like this TV that was like down $2,000.
Oh god.
So my flatmate was kind of like, look, because they've just bought a house, right? They're gonna be moving in with their partner when I move out. Look, we're just gonna buy some stuff for the new place. So I kind of had to drive like over there, kind of like toss stuff in the back of the car and kind of drive it back. And then also I had my sister to pick up from the airport. So in a full vehicle, two of us in the front, my sister in the middle somewhere, on like a very small portion of a seat, and then we had like this massive like 65-inch TV throughout the whole car and then some other bits and bobs. So pretty yays. I rushed home. I haven't eaten. My sister's
Why
getting
not?
dinner right now for us. My sister's getting
Oh.
dinner for us right now, so she's driving.
God.
But yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm very not as eventful as that at all. I actually, today's my off day, and I've been on a. Do you know what Supernatural is? This TV
The show? Yeah.
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 Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I haven't watched it myself, but is that the one with there's two brothers? And they're fucking doing stuff? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I know enough about it, but I have not watched it. The Winchesters or Win something.
Yes, yeah, you got it right, exactly. Yeah, no, I've been binging that show. Did I watch a full season in one day? Maybe. Are we gonna talk about that? No. No, we're not.
No, that's absolutely fine in my opinion.
So, it's okay. I do have a question for you though.
Yep.
Yeah. So, or I guess not really a question, but more so like I kind of just like want to talk about what happened with everything. Because if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, you threw me in for a loop. I was not expecting you to be like, you get the rose and the date. I was like, oh, okay. Obviously, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I kind of want to just like dig into your mind a little and see like what you were thinking when I told you everything.
Well, honestly, it was kind of in regards to the honesty part. Like, it's a I just there's certain values, right? I feel like I've said this before so many times, and honesty is something to me that I hold very close. If someone's honest about anything, if they're straightforward, if they're honest about it, I can pretty much accept anything, and I can try to get through or like work through pretty much anything. Like if I have my own struggles, that so be it. But if someone's like straight honest with me, I have no fault for them for any reason whatsoever, no matter what they tell me. So it's kind of the part where you're like, can't pull me aside, kind of just told me, honestly and openly, about the situation, because obviously it's something that to a lot of people is quite like a a big no-no factor, right? Or it's something that's
Mhm.
like people are scared of, or they
Yeah.
can't process how certain things will work well. Like I'm somewhere in the mix. So I'm like, I think it's like ambi-amorous kind of vibe. Like I'm somewhere in the mix. I'm like kind of unsure if I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
But it's something I haven't properly experienced. So that's where I'm like, I have my own little things going on that I'm trying to get sorted out mentally and whatnot. Just kind of get
Yeah.
sorted. Other than that, like it's something to me I don't see as like necessarily a problem. At the end of the day, I believe like if I'm to look at it, I like the way I talk to people, or like my friends who I hold close, is that I actually, if I have someone I care about, generally I do tell them I love my friends who I, right, so people I care about, I tell them I love them. Like I would say like it's not the same, I understand, but it's like I understand it's different. I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to word it. It's an interesting topic because I've never really properly talked about it. Give me a
No,
second, my
I think
brain.
I kind of understand what you're saying. Like, you tell, like, all these, like, you have, like, a lot of feelings, especially when it comes to the people, like, you're really close about. So you feel like, it's kind of the same for me. I feel like I can love easily. Having, like, a lot of like love to give to other people and like allow them into your life, that's kind of like how I view it. Like being able to see like show people like you can be in a healthy relationship and you can be in like a healthy partnership, and there be multiple people, because you know you're allowed to, there's like open communication, both parties understand that you can love who you want to love as long as like you're honest about it. And so that's like kind of how I see it. I kind of held back because like I was nervous, but I knew I needed to like talk to you about it. But some of the people I was talking to kind of viewed it as me just wanting to, I guess, cheat, quote unquote cheat on my partner, when that's not at all what's happening. It's more so I see an opportunity to grow with someone else, and as well as my current partner, if that makes sense. I don't see it as something negative, but I see it as like an opportunity to be able to feel for other people, because that goes back to what I was talking to you about, empathy. I feel very deeply about a lot of people, and not in like in the way that you were saying, like even in just friendships. Like I feel very deeply like if you're my friend, you're gonna stay my friend, and we're gonna work through our problems together, and we're going to grow together. Like if you're in it, you're in it for the long run with me. Basically all my friends know that, though. That's why like I have like a very small group, is because like I keep my circle small, because
Yep.
that attribute someone can be like used against them, so I just kind of keep it small. I'm really glad I did talk to you about it, though. And if you have any questions or like want to talk more about it, I'm an open book. I know you said you like honesty, but I'm not just saying this because you said that, but I genuinely cannot be more of an honest person. Like I say what's on my mind. I just say anything. Like if someone asks me a question, I will obviously, like, if it could potentially hurt someone, I'm gonna like ease them into it. But like I will tell the truth. I'm that honest friend. That
I can respect that. Look, that's why I generally like respect the honesty. I figured out a little bit of wording for it, like what I was trying to say before. But you've got this like amount of water. The thing is though, for some people, you know, it's enough in one bucket full, right? So you've got enough love to give one person, right? For other people though, it's like you've got, some people have less, I guess, debatably in this scenario. Some people have less. If they do, you know, they do them, that's fine.
Yeah.
Even just my friends, I have a certain amount of love to give out to them as well. So I kind of, I don't know. It's like buckets to people is how I see it. And if I don't know if does that make sense? I don't know. I'm kind of panicking.
No, it does. No, stop. Okay, deep breaths. It's totally okay. we were very similar in that aspect. Like being able to, like I said, give like the amount of water we have is just more than your average person. So I totally understand that, whether that's with friendships, relationships. No, I totally get it. Like I genuinely love so many people in my life, and I don't use that word lightly. Like when I love someone, I love them like wholeheartedly, like would fight anybody for that person. Like that's just how I am. Whether that's friendships, relationships, even acquaintances, like I will feel so deeply about just like people I've just met, and I'll be like, like I will like fight for you. Like I'm your number one advocate. Like I'm the one person that's going to go down swinging for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I totally get it. I get
No, it was. Look.
okay. It didn't.
Like I've crashed so many times.
I'm at 1, so I just automatically answer this question, I guess. Okay. What makes you feel the most loved? Oh god. I think when people, like whether it's friends, partner, like whatever, when they check up on me, and like when I know someone like genuinely cares about me, and like they do like those little acts of like kindness towards me to like let me know that they're like thinking about me.
Would you call it touching base kind of vibe? Like always just kind of staying in contact, kind of letting you know that they're there for you if you need?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think because my main love language, I think, is words of affirmation and acts of service, but acts of service being like thinking about me, not like doing stuff for me, but thinking about me and like putting in that effort, I guess. It's always an equal effort, but to show that someone like wants it to be that equal effort, that's like really big for me.
But yeah, look, I'll throw the dice and
Throw it. Oh,
I don't even know where the dice went. 4. Cool.
it's right here.
Just don't mind me real quick.
You just.
Sorry. I'm sorry, alright? What's your...
Okay.
Look, I'll be real, I've only ever done dinner. That's kind of low-key the vibe.
So, yeah, like, if,
I
okay, let's say hypothetically, you're going on a date, you can cook. What are you cooking? That is the main.
This can go one of two ways. It can either, so genuinely, I can joke and I can say spag bowl, but that'll make people cry.
Wait, what is that?
I can.
What is that?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Why would that make people cry? That doesn't sound bad.
It's the easiest thing you could ever make, kind of vibe. You literally like fry the meat, you put stuff in the pot.
If you can't
That's
cook,
what I'm saying, if you're gonna make people
then... If you can't
Like, if I really wanted to try and impress someone, I would do like a potato chicken curry, which is like masala based. So it's kind of, there's potato in there to kind of like thicken it, but it's basically like a Fijian Indian curry dish that I learned from my mum. If I really wanted to like be fancy,
Yeah,
but that requires a half a
amazing.
day of work. That requires a half a day of work.
I get that. But like, if you really want to put in that effort for someone, you know what I mean? Like, you would do it. It's always that. Oh, I just kicked my. It's fine. Oh my god. Okay, it's 2. So what is it? 3? Am I on 3? What's your favorite romance movie? Okay, I'm about to straight up call myself out. Oh my god.
Forrest Gump.
I've never seen Forrest Gump.
That's okay. I've seen it like once, and I said that as a joke. You've never seen it. Don't worry about it.
10 Things I Hate About You is like one of my favorites right now.
That Heath Ledger? I'm not sure his name. He right? Well, is that his name?
I don't know.
I do rate that though. It's kind of. I only watched it a couple years ago, like 3 years ago or something. I finally watched it. It's kind of chill. I kind of get it. It's not quite my taste, but you know, I kind of watch it just to kind of do it.
I get it. the shitty romance movies that are just so bad, they're good. That's what I'm into. Like, wait, what's another one? Don't even come for me for this one, but Twilight. Also, I just want you to know, I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I'm fully aware.
I'm not throwing at it. I've seen it with my family, and that's about it. I've seen it once. I'm never gonna probably watch it in a while, hopefully. But you know, it is what it is.
06. Okay, what's the number one thing that you think makes a relationship last? Communication. 1000% communication.
I would be lying if I didn't agree. It in any friendship and relationship, that's the most important thing.
Literally any relationship you have, yeah.
Yep, no, I do agree with that one. It's cheesy, but genuinely, communication is like the thing I see the biggest, strongest thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I got that, you can basically talk through anything in a relationship. Like if shit goes bad, if shit goes south, something happens, you can talk about it. If you and your partner are both comfortable in talking about it, you can actually work out so much more than actually trying to hide things, and then stuff gets murky or cloudy, and let's say you're scared to talk to someone. That's just not healthy.
It's really good for me though, because I'm very chatty. I will say anything that's on my mind. I will say, like, if I'm like, what you did just now kind of sucked. Let's talk about it, because that kind of was like not cool what you did. But like, I won't just do all negative, you know. I'll communicate like, oh my gosh, like, you're so amazing that you like thought of me when you did this, or like something like that. Like, I will do praise, but I'll also do critique until like, and then I give like open floor for them to do the same to me, as long as they come to me in a very respectful manner, and they come to me in like a very, I don't do yelling, I don't do like harsh tones. Like, I cannot like function when people start screaming or yelling or anything like that. So like, I'm like, if they come to me and they're like, hey, the way you acted kind of made me a little angry. So I'm like, if they're like, let me go chill out for like 10 minutes and I'll reach out to you in 10 minutes, that is completely okay, you know?
I'll be real, I just had lunch. Okay, don't mind me fucking around a little bit.
I feel like this entire experience is you being pushed out of your comfort zone. I think that's really cool that you're doing that.
It is, but it's also like, it's an interesting vibe to have continuously. What kind of music puts you in the mood? Alright, so there's a song, right?
Okay.
Africa by Toto, right? Nothing gets me going. Like,
yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't listen to music per se to kind of get in the mood, but I'm just fucking throwing a song in there. I'm just gonna say Africa by Toto, because why not?
Yeah, no, I love that song.
I don't really.
I think are we answering each other's questions? I guess that'll just be a mystery. Haha. What physical action or gesture do you find romantic? Like if we're in public or something, and like my partner either like a protective stance, or they stand like close to me purposefully because they know that like I'm feeling anxious or something. Like, because I have very bad anxiety when it comes to like public things.
I see. I got you. See, what like that's more like the kind of, is that like similar vibe to like where you're like walking down the street, like cars down the side, so like swap sides with you, so that you're on, like,
yeah,
kind of
just like the little things like that. Absolutely, I love it.
Right, I got you on that one. Yeah, because I kind of understand that. I don't know. Cars, vibe.
These dice are wonky.
I don't know. I kind of rate. Wait, what do you say to others? Talk about your partner. I don't associate with like overly exaggerating about. I guess I call it exaggerating about like a partner to other people or whatnot. It's not really something that's like, I don't know. Sometimes I can be quite like quiet to other people about kind of a lot of my life, depending on like who they are to me. So I don't tell them a lot. Sometimes I tell them about things that's happened, but I don't go out and say, oh yeah, you know, like my partner, my boy, my girl, my lady, or you know, like, oh yeah, she's just best person in the world. I don't know. I just gotta say, oh yeah, like me and my partner, we went to like the zoo the other day. It was pretty cool. We both have zoo passes, so we went around, we spent the day together, had little ice creams at the shop. Yeah, that kind of vibe, but nothing like.
I love that.
Nothing like, I don't know.
That's very normal though. Like I feel like I've never actually met someone, except for the we couples. If you know what I'm talking about when I say that, we love sushi. Like we like they say we to everything. We. I don't know.
And then,
those are the couples that go
I'm
crazy.
just fussy.
It's the secret formula to a healthy relationship. Oh, weaknesses. Lack of trust, I guess. And not in like a, I think you're sneaking around behind my back trust, but the not trusting me to, because we're a partnership, not trusting me to help you with the problems that you're facing. Like, we face them together.
It's also like, to me, it's like being scared to like turn to a partner. Like, you shouldn't be scared to talk to someone, especially if you're like together with them. Like, talk to them or tell them anything, whether something's going wrong. What? Where's my dice? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm barely moving.
We're so close.
What goals would you like to set for the relationship? It's not really answering the question, but kind of going a bit around it, but kind of answering it.
No, I know where you were coming from, though. I get it.
So obviously today I've actually really enjoyed getting to know you more. I've actually really enjoyed our one-on-one time we've had here today. How have you felt about it?
Oh, I had a lot of fun. I feel like we agree on a lot of things, and I feel like we definitely got closer, which I really liked. So yeah, I had a really good time.
I'm glad, because I also felt that, but I wasn't sure if you fully reflected on the same kind of energy back at me. But that's why I'm kind of like, if I were to offer you a rose today, which I am, would you? Because I actually do want to see you more and chat to you more. Would you take it?
100%. 100% I would.
Right, because if that's the case, I'd absolutely love to see you at our next event then, and I look forward to actually spending more time with you.
Yay!
Getting to know you more.
Absolutely. I love that. Let's go. Wait, give me the rose.
Right.
Hand me the rose.
I'll hand you the rose. There is no physical.
Hand me the rose.
Alright.
Thank you. Oh, I love it.
Alright.
Moving forward to the group date, our contestants will be playing kitchen cooks so the Bachelor can see how they do under pressure. We'll see if they can work together if they start fighting.
Welcome, folks, tonight. Nice to see you all again. I thought it'd be quite cool to, I kind of enjoy playing games with people, right? I enjoy co-op aspects. I don't quite like the frustration part, but I enjoy kind of seeing people, when you kind of get a little bit, like, pressure on kind of playing games together, right? That's why I kind of thought Kitchen Cooks would be, like, a great place to kind of start, kind of get, obviously, just kind of see you guys play, get involved, see how you guys all handle or cope, and obviously just enjoy tonight's activity. But yeah.
I like it when people put pressure on
if you're
me.
ready to play.
Especially when they're watching,
We barely even got here. Alright. Yeah, look, okay, so what we could do is if we can get everyone through the kitchen, we can all kind of get a feel for the place and kind of see what we can do, alright?
If you want to get close to me, it's okay. You don't have to back up.
You can pop a feel in proper in person, go for it.
Oh. What is going on tonight?
Look, we barely just even started talking,
I'm
right, hear me out.
I'm sorry. I just want to make burgers. Okay.
To the kitchen, right? Come on.
Burgers!
Exactly.
That's not the first time a guy has told me to go to the kitchen.
That is not quite the same vibes, I'm just gonna hope.
Yeah, we should have like specific stations. Like someone stays at the cutting station, someone's grabbing ingredients, someone's washing the dishes,
I can wash the dishes.
someone's boiling stuff.
No, I'm already.
Too bad.
Okay.
And Mizu, you can get like the fresh stuff. So like, okay, so you're gonna grab cheese and lettuce, and you're gonna bring it over to May to chop. Does that make sense?
And I go chop.
Yeah.
Go chop. And Mrs. Spaces in between.
Would you
Hold on, let
like
me
to
just-
bring burger
Is it-
patties?
I have all my
Yes, I can handle any kind of meat. I got
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Spaces in
Okay.
between my fingers.
Why is there a bowl on here? Who did that?
You're fired.
For the cake.
No more
I'm
kitchen
gonna-
experience.
No. Okay. And then we need somebody. We need somebody. Guys, we need somebody to assemble and get it to here.
Yes, I'd like a task.
Do you want a task?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can assemble the burgers. You can. Hey, enough. Keep it in your pants. You can assemble the burgers and you can put them on there and ding the bell, because that's the fun job. Okay, is everybody ready?
Take my jacket off.
Good to go.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
I am ready.
I need cheese. Where's the cheese? There. Easy.
We need.
Sorry, I threw it. What is
Okay, there
what
you
is-
go.
Yeah.
I
So,
am stuck
look,
in
wait,
my
where the hell
seat.
did the plate go?
I am
You lost like
crippled.
5
The
plates.
plates go into the square.
putting the
Square.
cheese.
Cheeseburger.
They're all dirty. I'm sorry.
Buns.
Put it together. We need. Okay. Caleb, you silly goose. You are not doing that.
Caleb, sweetheart.
I keep getting dirty.
No mistake burger.
I'm so sassy.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Done. Getting dirty. It's like, why is everybody everywhere? Oh no.
Yes.
You know. Oh no. Take that. There we go. Marshmallow, you look stressed.
It's just better.
This will give you an idea. If you ever run a restaurant with any of us, this is what's gonna happen.
Yo, I don't think I'm gonna run a restaurant. I'm gonna be real. So, this is
Really?
like.
What you're talking about? I'm pretty
No,
good
like,
making
volunteer
burgers.
as trigger, I'm just
This
saying.
is gonna.
I'm pretty jobless right now. There's no cheese or egg. Oh, there's one cheese.
Mm.
I mean, Caleb keeps dropping my plates on the floor, and then they come back, and they're dirty. So I have to clean them again.
I do not drop
pick up like
plates.
4 plates.
I do not.
That's
I
not
do not
true.
drop plates.
You have.
Oh my God.
You've dropped a couple plates.
Sales.
Oh my god, the
Oh my
couple
God,
argument
we
is
hate those
starting.
customers anyways.
Very
We don't want those
There you
customers.
go.
They're not loyal.
Wait,
do
is that?
want them.
Customers.
Yeah, wait, we got it. Yeah, let's
Need
go.
them.
If they're going to complain, then they shouldn't be
my
here.
God,
This is a
cheese.
high-end establishment.
You make a
Mason, I need
hamburger.
another cheese.
Just
I need 2
hamburger.
cheeses.
You need cheese?
No,
Cheese.
no.
God.
Oh my
Dishes.
God.
Dishes.
What is that? Like, this is not a kitchen. If
What's
Gordon
a
Ramsay
whole
was here, he
burger?
would not be happy. He would not.
He would be putting
You
more
did
pieces
your
of bread
best. That's
beside your head right now.
Y'all, I think I made too much. I think I made too many patties.
Just enough. You made just enough.
I need to turn
Wow,
Caleb so
okay,
proud
so
of
we're just
you.
not gonna
I feel
credit.
terrible
We're just
about
not.
it.
I'm
we're
so
just
proud
not gonna
of you.
credit
I'm
me.
just so proud of
I'm
you.
trying to focus.
I'm so proud of you.
I think people will be under
Also,
pressure.
there's a burger out there. I didn't even wait.
Under pressure.
Mizu?
Pushing down.
That's so
Yeah,
crazy,
but he's the
Mizu.
one that's the most under pressure.
I'm watching you.
There's a burger there. Why is there a burger there?
I'm sorry, I was separating you from the sexual harasser.
No, because he's the one that wanted to watch people under pressure, but it's him who's under
Here,
pressure.
Caleb. I made this burger just for you. It's like a
Oh
give
my
back.
God.
You have to say it with a certain tone of
It
voice.
definitely wasn't on the
It
floor.
sounds sexy.
Yeah, no, 100%.
What?
100%
No,
definitely.
I am
That's what
very
I'm talking
normy right now.
No, it was a 5-second rule. It was
There's
like
nothing
the.
about me that's
I
very
picked it up after 5
undertones
seconds.
or
I saw
anything
it.
like
You
that.
know, I saw it. I went out, picked it up. That counts.
What is it? What
If you throw it out, so,
Are you
Nothing,
judging
nothing, nothing.
that is
I'm
so.
not judging you. I'm admiring.
I put that
Oh, okay.
together. I
Feel
know
free
how
to
long
do
that's been on the floor for. That was not.
I
5
cooked
seconds.
that
got a
patty.
whole-
I
you got
cooked
one,
it.
two,
Oh,
three,
I
four,
did.
five,
I
six,
seasoned it.
For more than 5
You put it. You
From
put it
last
on the
week's
pan. You didn't cook it.
Grab the potato.
You didn't sit there
I-
watching
I
those
never
green
handled my
bars
meat
go.
properly.
Oh, no, she's just getting murdered, and she doesn't even know.
So what's happening next?
Okay.
I love
Thought it
cake,
was the
guys.
same
Thank you
color.
for making a cake. You guys are beautiful.
Oh my god! This is, I'm reporting you.
So, our restaurant right now? Dysfunctional. We are not making business. We only made $160 on the first run.
I'd like a moment. I'd like a moment.
We're lacking so much
I
money.
made you this
Look at them.
because you threw away my burger.
Dysfunctional.
Who did this?
Burger.
This is not a salad.
We need a
We lost.
I It's okay.
We lost.
That's a lost cake, guys. I made a lost cake.
Take charge, you know?
These are all gone.
You know, the cake that you didn't think was actually chocolate cake.
Like,
Salty with cheese.
Oh, you. What is wrong with you?
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I don't either.
Guys, get your shit.
I've never played this a day in my life.
Hey, get back here. Hey, I'm gonna.
They're chasing each other.
Yeah, no, I was
Like how those men
Touching my butt again.
Yeah, I'm touching the balls.
I'm gonna sing you a song.
At
Just running
the
around.
window, just to clarify, there's a window.
These are
Let's sing a
touching my
song.
balls.
There's like
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a stress ball.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
The more you
Caleb.
touch it, the more
You're just trying to build a perfect
Yes.
meal. Me.
I like my.
Do you
balls.
want to
Come touch your
I
balls.
don't.
They're touching my balls. They're touching my balls.
You wanna squeeze her balls?
I'm Canadian, you
It's very
motherfucker.
therapeutic.
Of course it's Zed.
Oh yeah, I can make them jiggle even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we should run a restaurant anymore.
Fine.
I'm pretty sure we're all gonna get fired by corporate.
Because I kind of think that
How
one
to
of those
make-
situations
If we are
would
corporate,
make
we
you
can't
riled
be
up.
fired by corporate.
Exactly. If we own the business, we can't get fired.
Do we all just have ownership, or is one person the owner?
we're all like
'Cause-
We
co-owners.
split the profit. Yeah.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry.
I was asking if you were okay.
Hey guys.
No, I am okay.
All right, everybody. That concludes our group date. You will now have a chance to speak one-on-one with Caleb. Just remember, tonight we are very limited on time. Here he is now.
Hi. So obviously tonight we're gonna just start our cocktail night, you know, and to begin with, I'd just like to talk to Marshmallow Mama, and then we can obviously go from there, right?
Okay.
Right. Cool.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Where shall we go?
Marshall?
It's up to you.
Let's go up to the house to begin with. I'll give you a choice in regards to obviously if you want to be up here or down below somewhere.
This is fine. Oh yeah. Okay.
Excuse me, my gravity is on for a second.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. But yeah.
You must be from outer space because you're out of this world. Right, literally.
Look, I am. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. I'm just funny. I thought my avatar was breaking. Because I thought this had collided for a second. But yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
So, do tell me though. Like, I know you've got a car again. You know, you're actually driving somewhat. How are you actually doing? Last time we
Yes.
spoke, a little bit of a state.
It's on a day-to-day basis. So what I mean by that is it just really depends. It's very random. Sometimes I think, oh my god, like I hate everything. Like I don't have a good job right now. Like there's so much. Like I haven't gotten any real estate, and I'm a little stressed out. And then other days I'm like all bubbly and happy and like, oh, everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be great. So it's very back and forth at the moment, and I think that I'm making some really good choices to get to a really good mental point where I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. How are you? Because I know moving's coming up.
Yeah, so obviously moving next week, but I'm having to chat about that. I was just gonna ask, like, obviously with real estate, are you like quite hindered in regards to finding like things to actually sell or rent because of the whole situation?
So the market's just not very good. And then I work my full-time job, and obviously like they will not let me practice real estate while I'm at work, which makes no sense because I work at a real estate office, and 99% of the time I don't really have anything to do because I get my work done pretty fast. I think that the smart plan is waiting until that I think the market's good enough for me to go and get my Arkansas license. I have no problem doing the courses or anything. Like the tests are rather easy, and it'll be fine. So I will get to that.
I got you. No, that's actually good to know because obviously we're at end of year, right? So obviously if they're ending up on billing you like twice for next year when you basically only just get it at the end of this year, that's not a good place to begin with.
It's just, yeah. I talked to the board office and everything, and they're like, just wait. Like I'd wait, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But I want to hear about you because I know you're going through a lot right now.
So we're moving on Wednesday or Tuesday. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Next week. So sorry, stick drift. So got a lot of things sorted. My sister's up at the moment from South Island, different state, whatever you want to call it. She's up from a different area. So it's pretty cool. Got her birthday tonight. But we're just basically gonna like pack this weekend. Well, I am. Want to like have to sort through.
To give you guys an idea, every single talk I've had with him, one-on-one, I never learned anything about him, and nor did he learn anything about me. That is in general.
That is so. That's a lot. Are you doing good? Like,
Yeah.
are you actually doing good with it?
I am very stressed.
I said.
But I kind of.
I sense the tense and the stress, and I know you don't want to have to, throw that out. But it's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
like everything, like once you get there and you're all situated and you kind of start buying like some more stuff, Fiji is so pretty, and it's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, no, I just learned recently actually that my where I'm gonna be staying. Actually, I'm gonna be staying in like a little guest house because my parents have just built it. Right, they're building a little guest house at the back. I'm literally moving into like my little guest house with like a little kitchenette and something. So I'm gonna be quite.
That's so
quite happy in my
excited!
little bubble.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
I'm considering on making that big change too. I've been considering it for a while. I want to get like a remote job and then move somewhere in Texas. Maybe where the real estate is a little more booming.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just here to vibe, and then like if he doesn't choose me, he doesn't choose me. Whatever, I'll move on.
like
I'm not
you're
the
gonna
type
be
of
one of the
person to
last-
sit here. Obviously, she has interest in him. I have interest in him. You guys have actual interest in him. Like, I'm not gonna sit here if y'all want him. I'm not gonna fight for him because if I have to fight for someone, I'm not gonna go for it. That's not the type of person I am.
It could actually be anywhere because I actually don't have a problem doing the real estate courses anywhere else. So, Fiji, no problem.
We were kind of just hanging out in the water. May, I don't really understand her very well. We clearly don't get along, but let me just get this straight, okay? You're telling me you went on VRChat, The Bachelor, a show where you specifically are supposed to chase the Bachelor, and you are now going, I'm just not going to chase. That's just not me. If I have to actually like chase somebody, okay, I just don't really understand. The whole point of the show is that we are literally fighting to be with the Bachelor, and you're saying you don't want to fight to be with the Bachelor because you don't want to put that effort in, or that's just not you. Baby girl, this is a show. This is a competition. We're supposed to be fighting for... I don't really understand. It's kind of dumb. And then you're going to, behind the scenes, flirt with the cameraman? I wonder if Caleb knows that you did that. I wonder if I tell him if that's going to affect if you get a rose or not.
It looks like someone wants to steal.
Him to like knock out. But yeah, hello, Bubble.
I'm just letting you guys finish. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, hun.
Yeah, good. Like, my uncle's actually kind of literally just been to hospital because one day he was walking down the street and just collapsed pretty much. He was completely changed. He doesn't remember any of it. He ended up in... Yeah, it was like a couple months ago, but they just had a follow-up because he just had another part in the last month because of it, but yeah.
That's actually insane. I'm very thankful that I don't have that. One time I did faint. I was at a friend's house and I stood up way too fast and I popped right onto the floor. And it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird waking up and I'm just looking up and they're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And it was on cement, like flooring. So my like head was like bleeding and I'm like, "What just happened?"
See, I've done that on wood flooring.
Luckily.
Thankfully, no blood, but yeah, no, I've done that once when I was in Fiji. So I think it was just lack of water that day that kind of fucked me. But yeah.
Iron was low, or I just stood up too fast. Yes, I love chatting with you.
Bubbles
okay.
sitting here just waiting. So
it's okay. I'll get you all the time a little bit later. So like, it's okay to talk to them and chat it up.
Is there anywhere that you'd like to go specifically?
I'm happy to go anywhere if you want. We can change areas if you want.
Okay, because there's a little nook that's literally like right around the corner.
Nook? Yep. We can.
Yeah, I like the nook. I like the nook. I like the. See, isn't this a nice little nook? Do you mind if I get closer? Do you mind if I like? Here?
Yeah, you can chill closer. I don't mind.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I just wanted to ask. I'm a big fan of personal space, so yeah, that's partly why like I don't I get anxious when like everybody starts crowding you and like I want to like come and like speak to you and I'm like, whoa, okay. There's like 4 other people here and I'm like, yikes. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Yeah, Anyway, how have you been? Sorry.
I've been good. I've been taking care of my niece and nephew, which I don't know if I ever told you about that, but yeah, I do raise my niece and nephew. Yeah, Faith is in kindergarten. She's doing amazing, and they don't go to day home anymore, so they are home full time. So I get to spend a lot more time with them now, which is amazing, and I'm learning a lot about parenting and my own parenting style, which is crazy. But working from home also means like I get a lot of like time to do stuff. So yeah, if there's any worries about spending time with me and stuff, that's not a problem because I watch them, they hang out in my room, they color. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about getting another cat to keep my cat some company.
So how are you feeling about everything?
I'm so sleepy.
Are you okay?
Ooh, my head hurts.
Sleepy, tired. Even your eyes look like they're very...
I'm nervous.
I have a couple deeper questions too, specifically. If you
2 deeper questions, yeah.
if you feel inclined to answer, which you don't need to, of course. The first one was. Yeah, you can be like, Bubble, don't ask me that. You don't need to know. I'll be like, okay. Right. I'll go on my merry way. So basically the first one was I don't know if anybody asked you, but like what are you specifically looking for to get out of the show? Like did you come on here looking for friends, or like do you hope for something more, or like
I'm gonna be real, I'm happy with anything I kinda get at the end of the day from the show, like actually meeting people and getting to know people, whether or not friends, whether or not we're more than friends. If there's more to it, if there's less to it, I walk away either way happy at the end of the day, right? If there's more to it, that's also something. Yeah, if there's more to come from it, it'd be like something I'd look to develop after the show as well. Obviously with I guess a select person or so, but I would be happy with any friendship I get from this, any bonds I can make with people. I would appreciate, and I'd hold them dearly.
Like I really do enjoy you, and I think that like once I get over my kind of like little bit of anxiety, like because I'm not hanging out with you like constantly, where it's like like just us, and like it's a lot harder to like get fully comfortable with a person. But I think once I kind of get over that little bump, I can safely say that like I'm definitely interested in something more if it came out of it. Like I'm not gonna push it, but I'm like fully open and like willing to like if it went that way, then it goes that way. But if it doesn't, then I'm also perfectly okay with it. Just being like mutual and whatever else. So
I'm not gonna lie, I listened to the whole thing. I heard you say one thing in that sentence. I'm glad, but yeah, obviously
I think,
May's up here
I think
now for
May
steal.
wants to steal. Yeah. So I will leave on the note that I expect to get a pizza picnic date out of you, because clearly you haven't had one.
Picnic date.
And I think you should. Yes, I think you should. It's fun.
Alright, look. Pizza picnic date. First thing I could think, there's a beach further down. There's like a house. There's like a cafe. They do wood fire pizzas, but that's the closest thing I can get mentally to it. Like,
okay,
not
yeah,
a
let's do
pizza
that.
picnic date. But yeah.
Let's just go there then, and we can go to the beach.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's definitely not in VRChat though, but yeah.
No, that's fine. Shh, we'll make it there. We'll make it there. We'll make it there. Okay,
Alright,
okay.
alright.
May, you can steal.
I think it went really well because from what I know, nobody else has really gotten deep with him. I could be wrong. But that's like my whole angle because I don't want to do the generalized like how was your day and blah 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 because it seems really boring and I want to know him past just like what he does for work and things that he does for hobbies because they're super cool, but I think there's more to a person than just the general things that they tell everybody.
But yeah, hi,
Yeah,
May,
good.
Nice to see you again.
Hi. It's nice to see you too.
How have you been doing? What's been happening since I last, saw you and chatted?
Just injuring myself and being in pain. That's about it. Keeping up my dancing and my drawing. I've started doing avatars from scratch, so that's fun. What about you?
That's actually pretty cool. Kind of just like getting a lot happening, like sorting out like my sister's buying my car, moving away on Tuesday for Americans, kind of stuff. So not a lot progressive. But like I had to go out and buy some things. I bought some new like stuff for my like life in Fiji. Shoes for like use in the gym because my dad says I have to have very specific gym shoes. So
Yeah.
I don't know,
You
just a
can't
bunch
have
of
like
stuff,
open
just
toe
like-
shoes, man. Drop a weight on your
No,
foot,
I'm
that's
not
gonna
gonna
hurt.
I'm not gonna wear flip flops to the gym. I'm not crazy. Like.
Go in in your fucking short shorts with some flip flops. Yeah, we got flip flops.
Yep. Okay.
Or sandals.
Look, see, that would make me cry if I walked to the gym in flip flops. But yeah.
Come on, man, you'd be the best looking guy at the gym.
Yeah, it only takes one plate on your foot and everything's exposed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, that's why I wear steel toes when I work. Because I work with a lot of heavy objects.
You're not very confident that you're gonna go home with the Bachelor?
No.
Why not? You gotta get that fire.
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think, I don't know, like, we have good conversations and stuff, but, like, you know, you got the, like, you got picked first, like, you've been, like, you've been, like,
I think that May is possibly going home and just because like I've heard them talk a lot about relationships in front of Caleb as well and talking about how they're talking to people and like back and forth.
I don't know if Caleb actually like pays attention. I don't know if he does.
I don't know. I pay attention and that is like doing that in front of him is so untasteful.
Yeah.
So, as everybody really knows, was in a relationship. We actually just broke up like 2 days ago. So, hearing everybody kind of talk shit about me was just kind of like rubbing salt in the wound that I'm not even in that relationship anymore. We broke up for several reasons. I had asked for about 2 or 3 days to kind of think over some stuff that had come to light about him. I found out that he was fucking a girl. So, okay, we're in a poly relationship, and I am very lenient on, like, our poly, pretty much, or I was for this one. Basically, I had, like, just a few rules. One of those rules being, if I don't like the person, don't fuck them. Like, a basic rule, not much to ask. And it turns out that he did end up fucking her, even after I asked him, not to, or I told him that I wasn't really comfortable with him talking to her because his whole thing was that he sees somebody who, quote unquote, needs saving and takes it upon himself to try to save them, I guess. He expects to get something out of it. I wasn't in the best headspace when we met, and he kind of basically made me believe that he was helping me get out of a really abusive relationship. I believed him, and then we kind of, literally after like day 3 of talking, he like told me he loved me, he love bombed me, and we kind of went through that whole thing. So we kind of broke up, you know, after I figured all of this out. I worked it out myself, being like, oh, I'm seeing him do this to so many other people and kind of manipulate other people. Maybe, you know, he did that to me, and I kind of figured that out. Do I think that I'm polyamorous? Honestly, I don't think I'm poly. I think that I wanted to believe I was poly because when he mentioned that he was poly and wanted to pursue other people, I kind of just was like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I probably can't give you exactly what you want. The headspace I was in when we had first met, I wouldn't have called it manipulation. But looking back on it, I think that maybe I was slightly manipulated into thinking that it would be good for me to be in a poly relationship. He always would say I could do whatever I wanted, but it never felt like I could. You know what I mean? He needs to get help, the help he needs, before he can be in a proper relationship.
Anything big coming up for you?
I don't have anything coming up at the end of this year, but actually in April, I'm going with a group of friends out to an AJR concert, and we got VIP tickets. So I'm really excited about that.
I don't even know who or what AJR is, but
AJR is a band. They made the song, the one that goes bang, 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 here we go, so put your best face on. And then the other one that goes, it's the world's smallest violin. It's the one that like gets really, really fast.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't know them at all. I kind of didn't really click, and it took me a hot second to kind of work out.
No, that's okay.
That's exciting though. April. So is that just obviously just near home, or do you have to like travel a little bit to go to a big state?
I have to travel. I don't have to travel to a different state. I have to travel to the other side of my state. It's about 5 hours away.
That is something. Yeah, no, for me that's wild because like 5 hours, 6 hours. That's almost like from the top, the bottom where I am. I'm right at the bottom of the North Island. Like almost the top, like the top city in the North Island.
I mean, hey, if you want to come out in April and go to the AJR concert,
that
it would be free. It would be free, and we could come out.
Free. What about the tickets? Also,
the tickets would be paid for.
A short time for me to...
I know, but I'm just saying, like, hey, if you want to come out sooner, come to PA. Fly. You'll be flying right in, and we could go to the concert.
I've got 2 dates, right? I can't do April. It's a bit too soon for me to kind of like actually like sort.
I thought it.
Like, but like that's why I was saying like mid-year or end of the year that'd actually be pretty cool. So we're now getting.
I mean, mid or end of the year, I could take you to other places. I could take you to an We have a great amusement park down here called Hershey, and you can make your own chocolate.
But yeah, no, it's like I don't know. There's like a whole lot I want to do. But not really. And it's like talking to my dad. He's like, "What's there in America?" I'm like, "There's people." He's like, "But what
There's
else
people.
is there?" I'm like,
There's people.
I don't know. But yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hello. Can I steal?
Yep. If you're being content,
Yeah. I don't mind.
Thanks, pretty lady.
My lady.
Appreciate
It was great talking to you again.
I think Melon's a little too pushy, very pushy. And I just don't think, I think he's more of a personal space kind of guy, and Melon is not. She is not a personal space type gal. And I think Dove is too young, and her maturity level just isn't there, and she's going home.
I'll stay standing, because if I sit down, I'll fall asleep.
I kind of want to know how Caleb feels about Local having a partner already, like in a poly relationship.
Yeah, that was interesting.
She did bring that up to him. She did bring that up to him and stuff when we were in the midnight rooftop. and then
Mm-hmm.
she got the impression rose. So either he admires that she was able to tell him that, or he's like interested, I guess, or something. I don't know, but like,
Yeah, I literally passed out over there. Honestly, I haven't really been getting much sleep. Cause, you know, I know we literally just talked about me being in a relationship, but Caleb always felt like, even from day one, gives me the sense that he could actually be safe, and if he was protective, he would do it because he actually wanted to protect me and not control me. You know, some stuff happened. We ended up breaking up, and yeah, I haven't really been sleeping and stuff, so.
No, you're good, don't apologize. Can I offer you some comfort?
Honestly, yeah, that would be actually really nice. What is it? He just really hurt me, I think. Manipulated me a little bit, was controlling, did it all in the name of trying to protect me and say he loved me, but I don't think it was real or anything, so. I know, it's kind of sad, just a little. It's not, I don't know, I'm not myself today, I'm sorry.
Look, people don't really always turn out the way you want them to be. Like, every person is a lesson in your life. And honestly, it's better that you aren't in situations or relationships that don't actually serve you in your life anymore, or like help you move onwards and forwards and improve, you know?
Thank you. I don't know. I just want to say that, like, even though all this, like, really shitty stuff is going on right now, like, I do want to say that I have wanted to be with you, and, like, I've taken this seriously since day one. And I'm not doing this now as, like, to be a rebound or something, or I don't know. I'm not doing this to.
It's okay. I know.
Okay, we definitely weren't supposed to do that, were we? Oh god. So overcooked. Was what? Nothing happened. No, that didn't happen. I'm gonna let them think that they have, you know, a foot ahead of me. And then when we look back on the footage, they'll be like, holy shit, what has happened? And I'll be like, I don't know. Because I didn't do anything. That wasn't me.
We are cutting it really close to time, so I was wondering if I could jump in just real quick. Because we got like less than 5 minutes. Just enough.
Okay.
I feel bad. I'm so sorry.
Me and Bubble, we just kind of like did a rundown of all the contestants that are left. I feel like Deb is way too young to be on the show in the first place, so I think she's gotta go. Mizu, I really like Mizu. We vibe, but honestly, they're just doing this as a joke. Whatever. And Sage, you know, we found out that she was in a relationship, so I think it's time for her to go too. I don't know why she didn't go sooner. And then Holiday May, honestly, like, she's a two-faced whore, and I feel like it's time for her to go. I found out, like, me and her had a conversation, like a private conversation, and she even literally told me that she has talked to other guys while being on The Bachelor, like many different guys. So honestly, I think he needs to open his eyes and release her from her position here.
We were talking about how some of the contestants maybe aren't so serious about this show, and how some of them might be a little bit too young to be competing for The Bachelor. I won't name who, but they know who they are. And I don't really see them as a competition because I feel like everybody kind of feels that way about them. There's an equal mix between there's people taking it serious and there's people that are taking it as kind of like a joke. I don't really care if they get voted off or stay on, but game is game. It is what it is.
Hi, Caleb.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going well, you know. I'm chilling. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I actually had written down questions I had wanted to ask you.
All right, sure. I'm willing to listen.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
sorry,
I was
no.
gonna. I was gonna ask about first impressions, just because I thought it'd be interesting, something new. Like first impression of me.
I kind of thought so. That I was actually going to comment on that because my first impression of you was I thought you were a lot more quiet, more like I don't know. You've got a very like shy kind of aura. Is kind of how I read you. There's all the contestants, right? Here, and then there's like Mizu, which is like maximum pessimist, and then you're like here underneath Mizu, and then it's like everybody else underneath. Because I swear,
I'm
like
the in-between.
if I'm you're in between, and I thought you wouldn't be in between, which is where it's like interesting for me to see you. I don't know,
Well-
continuously throwing yourself into flirting.
Okay, sorry. It would happen when I get comfortable, though. I got comfortable with you way quicker than I thought I would, honestly. I do calm down, though. It's also just mostly nerves, but
Which is
My biggest
crazy.
thing that sets me off is that like Dove just feeds off of Mizu. Like Mizu will say something like sexual and just like so out there, and then Dove will like try to one up it or like piggyback off of it and be like, oh, haha. And I'm like, dude.
before I had met you, I was terrified about how you were gonna be. I was like, oh crap, what kind of guy that's gonna be? But when I met you, I was like, oh, he's so cute, he's precious, he's just trying to have fun, and it was adorable. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I had joined for shits and giggles, 100%. Okay, second round, I'll leave. I'll leave for the people who are interested. But after getting to know you, I was like, okay, shit, I kind of want to stay now.
I can respect that. Yeah, no, it's just like because I was gonna comment on that change because I was like visibly like looking at you. I can tell somewhat like maybe a little shy and anxious still, which is chill because I am too, right? It's just like watching. You're more like bold and brazen than you like started off at because you're like throwing out stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I can be a little shy around other people depending on if there's lots of people around.
Yeah,
I
me
don't know how to
too.
respond properly. So that's where it's like, cool, there's so many people, I don't know what to say when someone says something to me.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I
kinda-
do really well with one-on-one. Honestly, I'm just trying to make you laugh because I know you're probably anxious and like you have things to do. And I'm like, you know what? I may sound like I'm trying to like flirt aggressively, and I am. I'm like, shit, if I get your heart racing, points. But I'm mostly trying to get you to laugh. Just to help you relax. I like to joke around to help people feel better, especially when they're nervous, because I feel like it, like, just giving them a good laugh, it usually helps and loosens them up. It might not work for everybody. I hope it worked for him.
But yeah,
you're
no,
okay.
so obviously, it's nice to see you though, like obviously coming around, you know, hanging out.
Yeah.
So how are you finding the experience so far? You know, actually kind of being on here with a bunch of people, kind of just kind of chatting, kind of getting time, maybe getting time, and maybe not even getting time.
We try to actually extend time with you. Since there's not as many people, obviously that has turned out to be chaos. But
Look,
on
then you've got Mizu who said they want to go last with me, right? Because they're like, oh yeah, because if everyone does it in like 5 minutes, they get the most time or something. But I'm not sure if that's
No,
quite how
no,
it
no.
goes.
I'm here for the leftovers.
You're here for the leftovers.
I take my leftovers, excuse you. I take my leftovers.
You finished them off? How could you?
Yeah.
We talked
Listen,
about this.
Very important to me, okay?
Appreciate chatting to you. I'm gonna call it here so I can at least have a minute or two with Mizu. And then we
Yes,
can
of course. Have at it. I hope to continue getting to know you more.
Alright.
It's my turn to have a quickie.
Look, I wouldn't quite say it in that wording, Mizu, but I'm not surprised you came in swinging.
Well, how are you not surprised? Is that the only image that I have of you I mean, you have of me at the moment?
Mizu, you're painting me in a very straightforward light.
Maybe he's looking for a pet. I wouldn't mind. Maybe that's why I'm still here. He's just looking for a pet. You know?
And the light it's like a red light.
My conversation with Caleb, it was really short and rushed, but it was nice. He took his time, he let me talk, and I let him talk, and like it felt like we made a little bit of progress.
Okay.
So local, what do you do for work?
I'm actually a cosmetologist, so like I do hair, I do makeup, I do nails, waxing, you know.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You can do my nails.
I mean, if you want me to.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh. Hi. I'm back. What y'all talk about?
What do you do for work? I'm curious.
Oh, okay. At the moment, I babysit some kids, like from my family.
Damn. Wow. So a kid babysitting kids? Kind of, you know?
A kid?
I mean, cause you're like 18, cause you're like a baby.
I mean, yeah, compared to y'all. I mean, y'all kind of ancient, but you know.
Ancient is crazy. You still walk around with a backpack on. You still go to school. You still take the bus.
You're not in college?
Girl, I have my real estate license. I passed that.
Damn, already. Oh,
and yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You think babysitting is like getting you somewhere?
I mean, it's just a thing to get some extra money until I get into college and do internships. Like, I'm focused on high school.
Ooh, high school. Why do you think you're gonna win if you're so young?
I mean, I don't necessarily think I'm gonna win. I mean, do I think I have a shot? Yeah, maybe. But honestly, if you eliminate me because of my age, it's fine. Not a big deal.
I think
you getting so riled up about my
honestly.
age? Are you like mad? Are you insecure? Nobody knew his age before the show, so like, you know.
Right. If I were you, I would just leave, honestly. Like, I would just leave so that you don't embarrass yourself any more than you already have, you know?
You're embarrassing yourself by beefing with an 18-year-old. That's your problem. Like, what?
You're embarrassing yourself by being an 18-year-old on The Bachelor, thinking you're gonna win, you know?
I never said I was gonna win. You're putting words in my mouth.
Whatever. I don't have time for children, you know? I don't have
time for old ladies. Go in your grave.
I don't have time. Put on your backpack. Go to school. Cause that's
get a job.
Need. I got a job. Between me and Dove, honestly, I've been wanting to say something to her for so long because since day one, I found out she was 18. I thought she should have been voted out in the first round once people found out she was 18. I was not hurt because personally, I don't think 22 is that old.
The argument was out of nowhere. You could tell she had been thinking about it. Like, okay, yeah, I thought about it too. It's not a big deal. I'm of consent, and also, like, yeah, I get it. Big age gap. Acts like I want, like, I'm gonna win. I never fucking said that. Go and graduate from, like, school, get into a good college, and, like, keep my life on track and not let one bitch just, like, throw me off because she decided to be insecure and just have a stroke over me being here. She's 18 once too. She might be old now, but like, she was 18 once too. She can't say shit.
Okay, how about this? For the first time, let's talk about each other a little bit.
Mizu's only in it for jokes.
I did not know that.
Mizu straight up said that, yeah. We were sitting in the water and Mizu was like, you know, it's gonna be a test between if you want something serious or like if it's just like kind of a joke to him, because the only thing Mizu doesn't remember anything but like from what they talk about. Like he doesn't remember anything about Caleb at all. He said that full heart.
Am I here for real? I don't know. That's the thing, right? Because I guess you could say when you first meet someone, do you know for sure where you're both going in the future? You don't, right? You start somewhere. So, do I have a goal? Not really. I'm going with the flow, and wherever it takes me, it takes me. That's mostly it. If I'm laughing, it means that I'm having fun. So, joking around, messing around, that's just how I have fun. If I can get the other person to laugh, that's good for me. I'll tell you a little bit about me, okay? So,
yeah.
something about me that changes from time to time. I'm a little bit nervous now, actually. So, I'm someone who's very socially aware of social patterns, movements, and, you know, how people interact with each other, things like that. And I'm also critical of myself as well with how I see myself. Like, obviously, I am biologically male, but other people see me otherwise. And I've thought about that a little bit, right? So, I've come to this kind of, this mood where I bounce between two personas. Not quite personas, two moods, probably is more accurate. Imagine a graph. Far left, feminine. Far right, masculine. In the middle, very genderless, you could say. I'm kind of in a small range in the middle, but I'm also aware that my
like
peaky
fluid.
self, kind of but not quite. I personally see myself as non-binary, genderless. I can vibe with both sides. But what I've noticed is that for the past few recordings that we've had, I've always been the cheeky little brat, a little bit more masculine. But today I'm very mellow, very slow. This is the softer side. So even though I did splurt out some stuff earlier, it is a much more slower version of me at the moment.
Right, because I think you also were a little bit slow in the first episode too, because you're like, we're chatting by the fire, right? It was quite a slower, like a mellow kind of vibe, because you started off like strong, but you're like, as you said, you were like reading the situation, you mellowed, and then you kind of started back up again, you're coming down, right? But yeah.
Yeah, I'll have those little
helps,
moments. Yeah. Like just now, all I wanted to do was put Local to sleep. Sounds bad, but I was just,
Say that
you know,
again?
she was feeling stressed out. Local was kind of feeling anxious. Yeah. So my kind of, this sounds really weird, but this sounds really correct in my mind. Motherly instincts kicked in, and I kind of wanted to calm her down, help her soothe out, you know? I don't think it seems like a surprise to him, but then again, I'm glad he didn't have a crazy reaction to it. That's mostly it. Do I think I'll get a rose tonight? Honestly, I'm always unsure, but I always think the worst for myself. That's kind of how I prepare myself for just in case something bad happens, you know? That's why I always like think about what bad possibilities can happen.
I overheard Bubble and Marshmallow kind of talking about Mizu and saying some like kind of out of pocket stuff, like how Mizu isn't really here seriously and is just here as a joke. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't think that's true. I genuinely believe that maybe Mizu started off as doing this for fun and kind of like as like this would just be something cool I could do, and like not going into it thinking that they're gonna get a relationship out of it. But as the episodes were going on, I can definitely tell that it's a lot more than that now. I think that in general, Mizu kind of rides this line between being extremely humble and being extremely insecure. So behind the scenes, you're gonna really see Mizu be like, "Oh, I don't think I should be here," or, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna win. You guys are gonna win," just because that's just who they are. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not here seriously. It just sort of means that they kind of lack that confidence in themselves to think that they could possibly move forward. But if you ask me, I think that they are going to move forward.
Including today, like, I wanted to go last knowing that there is a time constraint. Not because the last person gets a lot of time, but I also wanted to make sure that everyone gets a fair go. Because I have noticed previously that they are kind of... Some people got 10, some people got 5, some people got 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like today, obviously, the start few you get like a bigger chunk, kind of work your way down to smaller towards the end. Because obviously it's an open time until...
I was pretty ready to not have my moment with you. In actuality, May came over to me because I was kind of alone in a little corner on my own. She asked me what's up, and I told her that I was feeling the bit of sadness that I'm not having my moment with you.
I see, I've got a little bit of time constraint today where I do actually need to take my sister to... We actually gonna need to pick up my mum in town, and then take her to the bar, which we have to meet there in 57 minutes or so. So it's kind of, that's why it's like partially like a strain.
If
so
you need to
time
go,
constraint.
I don't mind it. If you need to go, you need to go. It's okay.
Look, at the end of the day, I've got to sit here. Like, I do have a little bit more, so I do have like a couple more minutes where I will be obviously with you guys before I do go, because obviously we're just gonna kind of get the rose ceremony coming after this, you know, and I've got to sit here and I'm going to make a decision.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Okay.
You're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm guessing it's me. I'm ready.
Wait, what?
Alright, and that concludes our time for one-on-one chats. We will now be moving on to the roast ceremony. I hope you're ready, and good luck.
Literally, it's a hard decision to actually pick, but obviously, I appreciate my time with all of you, alright? Just want you guys to know that beforehand.
I'm not confident. I feel like he'll make the right choice, and whatever choice he makes, I'll respect it.
Bubble. Will you accept this rose?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you. Not a problem. Alright. May, will you accept this rose?
Me?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Right. You're welcome.
I feel like I might have a better chance than a couple other contestants simply because some are in it for the jokes or are in a situation. Mizu straight up told us, I haven't gotten to know a single thing about this man. I'm just here to like...
This moment was a little bit more heavier for a lot of people. It was becoming a little bit more serious per se. And I think people are kind of a little bit on edge today comparatively to others. And it kind of shows with the contestants, I think. It's a little bit everywhere at the moment, so we'll see where it goes.
Mizu, will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone who didn't get a rose tonight, I have generally enjoyed our time together, but I do appreciate, the time you've actually spent with us tonight, and I do hope you're all both well. Right, thank you.
I hope we can at least still be friends, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, you can add me now. You can add me now. So, this is the point where you can add me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Give us a hug. I feel really sad because her and I got really close. I feel like maybe she was expecting a little bit more than what she was given. However, in a game like this, you can't be too cocky and you can't have such high expectations. I'm gonna miss her because once again I've gotten close with her, but it's a game and everybody is here to win. And I think now because it's getting to less and less people, that people are gonna start taking it more serious and really like weed each other out and get at each other's throats.
If you want to say goodbye to anyone, this is your time.
Don't get your ass in
here! Thank you.
Right.
Don't get your ass in here! Group hug to everyone! Group hug! actually about to start sobbing.
No.
Oh no, don't cry. It's okay. It's
I feel like a
okay.
criminal.
I'm okay.
Bye, Marshmallow. Bye, dog. Marshmallow's going on the bike.
Awesome.
Where?
You're gonna do awesome. Okay, I love
Don't be.
Come on, Marshmallow. So didn't get the rose, and that's okay. I enjoyed being on this show. It was super fun. I made a lot of friends. I'm just glad I got to meet them. I do feel like my age certainly played into this decision, for sure. And that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Honestly, not mad. I did cry a little bit, but not necessarily over the loss of a relationship. It's more of, I know it was gonna probably be a while before I see like the friends I made. And honestly, I don't know, it just hit me in that moment. I'm like, I made such amazing friends here.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I don't know. I thought we had like a connection, and people were telling me you had a connection, and I don't understand where we got lost in between the lines. I didn't really see it coming, so I don't know what to really think at this point.
I don't really see the point in crying about it, even if you have strong feelings, because there's always other fish in the sea.
It makes me really sad, just because like I really enjoyed like my time with everybody here, and I'm gonna miss everybody, because you know I actually love everybody here, and I got to hang out with them, and I'm gonna miss the Bachelor, and it's just, I don't know, it kind of sucks.
I was so glad that Marshmallow also got like chosen to leave.
I feel pretty good about getting a rose. I was a little bit worried earlier that maybe I wouldn't get one, but then again, even if I didn't get one, I was gonna be fine with it. It's sad to see others go though, especially people that I've gotten close with. I just know that Caleb is doing this from his own heart, and if he doesn't see himself having a future with those people, then that's his choice.
How do I feel about Marshmallow and Dove leaving? The friend in me is really sad to see, but at the end of the day, this is a show, and I am glad they're gone. That's two less people. That's two less people leaving me to be in the top 4. And call me selfish, but I'm actually extremely happy that I'm moving forward and that they're staying back, because that means I'm like one step closer to possibly winning the Bachelor's heart.
So I got a rose, yeah. I kid you not, this was kind of one of the more shaky moments because of the, you know, how rushed it was near the end there. Am I happy? I suppose so. I thought for sure that I wouldn't have time because we were pretty tight on time. And I was going last. I wanted other people to go first. I was kind of on edge all the way.
On next week's episode.
You don't want to know dating history.
I don't want to know?
No, you don't.